Alright guys, we're going to be doing the trail here, Wildflower Trail, Wildflower, on my Hiboy C1 with some review along the way. So, I'm just doing a little trail ride to show that these little bikes can do some trails. This is a little bit more rockier than the other trail, but very doable on the C1. I do like this bike. I like it a lot. We're just going to do a little ride here to see how the bike handles on this trip. It feels very sturdy, very compliant, and I think it's a really good starter e-bike for somebody who wants to get into it. Yeah, it's not meant for really off-roading, but it's comfortable and it's easy for me. You know, I'm 5'5", so somebody bigger may not have as good of a use for it as I do, but it can hold up to 230 pounds, and if you pedal assist, you'll get about 40 miles. I have not done a range test. I do want to do a range test eventually with it, but for now I'm just gonna go on some adventures with it. I'm in eco mood right now. Some of the other drawbacks is the display only shows miles per hour, your battery life, and what sport or what pedal assist you're in. You have to go into the app to look at other stuff. It's nice it came with a little bell on the handlebars. That's pretty cool. But it's really not that bad, like I said, and for some reason I'm in kilometers. Let me just pull off here and I'll show you in the app. Yeah, there we go, miles per hour, 73% battery life, so, you know, it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and start back up. Get back into my camera. There we go. And another drawback is the kickstand. It has a very tiny kickstand. It's not adjustable. If it's not on a flat surface, it's going to fall over. It's not the end of the world, but it's not that great. But overall, I like this little bike. I like my fifth wheel tied one as well, but right now it has a minor issue with the motor cutting in and out, and I can't trust that to go on further than 3 or 4 miles right now. I don't generally like to go real much past that 3 or 4 miles, but occasionally I would like to. But this bike handles this trail really good. This is a little bit more rocky. This is along the Susquehanna, as you can see over there. You know, overall, it's not a bad little bike. For somebody in the city who does a lot more city commuting, this would be ideal. If you go on camping or RVing, this is perfect for that. And somebody that just wants to do a little bit of trail riding, light trail riding with not too many hills. Hills is the Achilles heel for this bike. It does not handle them real good. 15 to 20%, but that's really just using the throttle to get up. You can't pedal up the hill. You have to use the throttle and in sport mode if you want to get up a hill. Otherwise, you're kind of dead in the water and it's not good. But you know, if you're just going to do flat trails like this bike is really good. The pedal's nice. It has a cadence sensor in it. 350 watt motor. 14-inch wheels. My other bike has 16-inch wheels, and it's really not too much difference. It has suspension on the front and kind of a bouncy seat in the back, or springs. You know, it's a comfortable ride. Sturdy, stable. I feel very stable. I feel like I'm riding a bigger bike than what it is. I don't feel like I'm riding a tiny bike. Maybe for somebody bigger, taller, it may not be as stable. But, you know, it's a great little bike. And this is a beautiful trail. This is one of my favorites. I like to go to it. I like to go all the way down to the end of this portion. There's like a river or stream type thing. It's really pretty. Hello. And I like to just kind of go there. That's my turnaround place. But I'm in eco mode, which is like pedal assist 1. That's all you need for this, and I feel very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm over pedaling actually. My first initial ride with this, for some reason I felt like I was over pedaling, but no, not really. I feel quite comfortable. People do look at me on the trail, and other bikers kind of like look at this. I don't know what their thoughts are on it, but my thoughts are I like it. I don't care about their thoughts. I care about what I like, what I'm comfortable with, and that's the beauty of this channel. I'm doing what I want to do, what I want to adventure with, and my adventure with right now is these small folding e-bikes, and we're going to go across the little bridge here, so it's going to be a little bumpy. But the bike's actually handling the bumps pretty good. And it's, you know, it feels stable on the boards. You know, the little wheels handle it pretty good. Now at the end I might have to stop and kind of walk it down off the edge, because this does end in a little bit of a drop. And I'm just gonna take it off for a minute and catch back up with you. Alright guys, we're back. I just had to get down that little thing and get past some people. But yeah, this bike is really handling it pretty good. I'm pretty happy about it. Enough of the talking, I'm just gonna ride for a little bit. Alright guys, we're coming down to the end of where I like to go, and we'll do a summary because the battery life on my camera, the Insta360 3S, is dying. It's at 34%. So once we get down to where the end is, I will summarize my trip. And it does get skinnier down here. This part of the trail really gets skinny, which if another biker's coming, it gets a little hairy sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna end it in a few minutes once I get down to the end. And this is 1.5 miles, or a little bit over 1.5 miles one way, so this is a 3-mile ride. But it's beautiful now. We're right beside a little river here. Just gotta pay attention to this trail because it does get a little hairy if another walker or biker's coming the other way. Plus, towards the end, it gets kind of rocky and rough. Oh, there's another biker. Just have to kind of pull off into the weeds almost. That guy was kind of flying. Yeah, they're getting down to the end now. And this is where I like to go to here. Oop. As you can see, it's a structure. So let me get off the bike and sit it down here. So there we go. There's the bike. That Hiboy C1. We're going to take a walk over here. Flint Furnace. And we'll take a walk over here real quick, just so you can see the river. And it's pretty nice. And a little bridge up there. And that goes over to Stepping Stone, Susquehanna continuation. But down the road here, you have to cross a river. And I don't want to cross the river with this bike. There are very little steps on it. And the bridge is out, so to get across to the road. But there we go. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'd like to have some more subscriptions. That would be really grateful. So I'll see you in my next adventure.